Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. This weekend we saw a brand new movie hit theaters, Cocaine Bear, and this was, I think, a movie that a lot of people were super excited about, including myself, because it's, if you don't know about the story, it's based on true events, or at least inspired by true events, where a bear in the woods found a bunch of cocaine and then did the cocaine, and some weird stuff happened. Now, the movie was directed by Elizabeth Banks and has a lot of great performances in there, like Alden Ehrenreich and O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ray Liotta, Kerry Russell, and a whole lot more. And this, what looked like it was going to be a really, really fun movie going into it. And I did have the opportunity to watch it on Thursday night, and I will say that I had a blast watching this movie. It wasn't everything I hoped it to be. It was a little bit of a kind of lower budget, or at least a moderate budget, kind of action movie. It was kind of like a dark comedy in a lot of ways, but it was definitely a really fun time. I liked a lot of the performances. O'Shea Jackson Jr. was great. Ray Liotta brought a really awesome performance as well. And some of the kids that were in, I forget the actors' names, but the little boy and the little girl in it definitely were a lot of fun as well, especially the boy. Some of the lines he had were absolutely hilarious. And some of the stuff, we had like Isaiah Whitlock Jr. in it as well. He was really funny in this as well, so there's a lot of really funny parts. And the action with the bear, the whole ambulance sequence, when the ambulance actually showed up and everything, they should actually show part of that in the trailer. That was super, super cool. Seeing the bear go crazy was definitely my favorite parts of the movie. Now, some of you might be wondering why I'm talking about Cocaine Bear and giving a little bit of a review of the movie, because we're not really a movie review channel as much as I would love to talk about more movies that I see. But we are a Funko channel, and Funko has just announced new Funko Pops coming up for Cocaine Bear. This came as a huge surprise to me. And I apparently missed the initial announcement for this, or at least the leak of it, because I had no idea until after I saw the movie that Cocaine Bear Pops were coming. And so now we know of two brand new figures from this movie that are gonna be hitting sometime soon. So earlier this past week, right before the movie came out, Screen Rant actually put out an article showing off some brand new Cocaine Bear Funko Pops that were gonna be hitting. And then right after that, we got some confirmation from Entertainment Earth that they were going to be releasing the comment up for pre-order. It was not an exclusive, just a comment, so you could of course get it from Entertainment Earth, but probably get it from a lot of other places as well. And so you're able to go ahead and pre-order that starting on Friday. So that is now up and live. I'll go ahead and link that in the description if you guys want to check out and pre-order one for yourself. But here is a photo of the pop. Definitely pretty fun. You have Cocaine Bear there, and then he does have actually a severed foot right there by his foot as well. I'd be interested to see if that's like an extra piece or if that's connected to the bear somehow, but definitely looks like a really fun looking character. We don't really get to get a lot of animals in Funko Pop form, especially bigger animals, so the fact that they're actually making the bear from Cocaine Bear into a pop is really a fun one. But then we also got to look at another figure as well, which is this other Cocaine Bear. It's the same bear, but this time he's going to have the bag along with a package of cocaine. So he's actually going to be chewing on that as if he's about to swallow that whole, just like he does in the movie. That's very funny. And then he does have the bag, and that's the exact looking bag from the movie that they have the cocaine actually held in, that gets dropped and falls into this forest somewhere where the bear eventually finds it. Definitely a very fun one. And now it has been confirmed that that second pop is going to be exclusive over to the Funko shop. It's going to be determined when it will actually get released, but we do know it's going to be coming sometime in the near future. Based off of what we know for the common, where it looks like the common will start to hit sometime in June, I'm going to assume the exclusive would probably hit sometime in May or June as well. And not only are we getting Funko Pops as well, Funko's other company, Mondo, who they acquired sometime last year, did put out a brand new Cocaine Bear poster. It's supposed to be a Funko Mondo Cocaine Bear poster. Definitely looks pretty cool with the way that that artwork is done, so that'll be a great thing for a big fan of this movie to put up in their office or in their bedroom if they want to. And I was very surprised to see a movie like this getting Funko Pops, because normally, recently, Funko's really just been sticking with some certain licenses. Like, of course, they'll have their Marvel and their DC and their Disney, you know, the big ones, the anime ones and television shows and stuff like that. But as far as like newer, smaller movies, they normally don't go after those. Although there's a ton of movies that would love for them to make pops up that are kind of a little bit smaller, they don't normally do that. I mean, like, think about it. It took them a year for them to put out a Free Guy Funko Pop, and we still haven't gotten any more of those. It took them like almost 2 or 3 years to put out any Ted Lasso Funko Pops. And so there's a lot of shows and movies that they could definitely get the license for and make pops for. And Cocaine Bear was not one that I had on my mind as one they can do, but I'm definitely happy that they were able to secure the license from Universal and make some really cool looking figures. Now, I only just wish that they actually planned a little bit farther ahead and maybe had this figure ready for when the movie was coming out, because they knew Cocaine Bear was coming out in February of 2023. It's been dated for a very, very long time. So the fact that we actually got the announcement the day that the movie's coming out, and they're saying that it's not going to be out until the summer, that's just missing the point right here, because no one's going to remember Cocaine Bear, honestly, when we get to the summer, especially with all the movies hitting this summer, like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and Transformers and Guardians of the Galaxy. There's way too many big movies coming out this summer for people to remember about Cocaine Bear 4 or 5 months down the line. And I know that we're still seeing the impacts of COVID and the supply chain delays and everything like that. So, of course, everything's more expensive. Everything takes more time to happen. But again, Funko, you can't be 4 or 5 months behind the ball with these things, especially when you're working with these licensors. You're trying to capture the hype for these movies. You got to put the stuff out right before the movie comes out or right when the movie comes out. There's no reason why we should be getting a Cocaine Bear Funko Pop 4 or 5 months later. And this movie is not good enough to actually sustain that type of hype several months after it comes out. I mean, this movie might go on to Peacock or something later down the line sometime this summer, and that will get, you know, a spark again of some more people getting excited about it. But it's not going to be big enough to actually warrant probably the amount of money they spent to get this license. But it seems like a good amount of people are enjoying the movie. I don't think it's a great movie. It wasn't everything that I expected it to be, but it was still a fun ride. And so who knows, maybe a lot of people are getting psyched about this. Maybe they are going to be pre-ordering that common one or going after the exclusive. We'll surely know when the exclusive comes out and they put it up on Funko's website if this franchise does have the staying power and if people are still excited about Cocaine Bear. But I have a feeling that this one's probably not going to sell out unless they make it a limited piece number. But guys, there's my thoughts on Cocaine Bear and my thoughts on the brand new Cocaine Bear Funko Pops. And so we're going to be getting it very soon. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these figures. Do you think they're cool? Are they ones that you would add to your collection? I mean, if it's there and I come across it in a store, I might end up picking it up just because it is pretty fun. I do really like the Funko Shop exclusive as well. I think the figures are really well done. I think they are smart design and fun. So I might go after the exclusive later on down the line, but I still think it's kind of weird about the timing and everything. Let me know if you guys agree with me as well. Do you guys think there's still going to be a lot of people trying to go after these pops, even though the pops will come out 4 months after the movie's release? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, leave a like in this video as well if you enjoyed it. And of course, you can always hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.